The secret life of the monkey. Beyond the playful antics and mischievous grins that captivate zoo visitors and wildlife documentaries alike, monkeys harbor some of nature's most sophisticated secrets. These remarkable primates, our closest relatives in the animal kingdom, lead complex lives filled with intricate social dynamics, remarkable intelligence, and surprising behaviors that continue to astound researchers worldwide. From the canopies of tropical rainforests to the rocky outcrops of mountain ranges, monkeys have carved out extraordinary niches that reveal just how sophisticated their hidden world truly is. The social architects of the forest. Perhaps no aspect of monkey life is more complex than their social structures. While many assume monkeys simply swing from branch to branch in carefree groups, the reality reveals intricate societies that would rival any human community in their complexity. Take the Japanese macaques, for instance, who have developed cultural traditions passed down through generations. These snow monkeys have learned to bathe in hot springs during harsh winters, a behavior that began with a single innovative female named Imo in the 1950s and gradually spread throughout her troop. Vervet monkeys demonstrate another fascinating layer of social sophistication through their alarm call system. These small African primates have developed distinct warning calls for different predators, one for leopards, another for eagles, and a third for snakes. Each call triggers a specific escape response perfectly suited to the threat at hand. When they hear the leopard call, vervets climb higher into trees. The eagle alarm sends them scurrying into dense brush, while the snake warning causes them to stand on their hind legs and scan the ground. This complex communication system represents one of the closest things to language found in the natural world outside of humans. The social hierarchies within monkey troops are equally remarkable. Rhesus macaques maintain strict pecking orders where an individual's rank determines everything from feeding priority to mating opportunities. However, these hierarchies are not simply based on size or strength. Intelligence, alliances, and even family connections play crucial roles. Lower-ranking females often form coalitions to challenge dominant individuals, while young monkeys learn their place in society through careful observation and testing of boundaries. Masters of problem solving. The cognitive abilities of monkeys have consistently surprised scientists, revealing problem-solving skills that were once thought to be uniquely human. Capuchin monkeys, native to Central and South America, have been observed using tools in ways that demonstrate remarkable foresight and planning. They select specific stones to crack open nuts, choosing tools based on the hardness of both the nut and the stone surface. Some populations have even developed specialized techniques, using leaves as cups to collect drinking water or fashioning probes to extract insects from crevices. Perhaps even more impressive is their ability to understand cause and effect relationships. In laboratory studies, monkeys have demonstrated the ability to use tokens as currency, understanding that certain tokens can be exchanged for preferred foods. They've shown they can delay gratification, saving tokens for better rewards later rather than spending them immediately. This economic thinking suggests a level of abstract reasoning that challenges our understanding of animal intelligence. Spider monkeys exhibit another form of intelligence through their incredible spatial memory. Living in the complex three-dimensional world of the rainforest canopy, they maintain mental maps of fruit trees across vast territories, remembering not just where trees are located but when different species ripen throughout the year. This cognitive mapping allows them to plan efficient foraging routes that would challenge even the most sophisticated GPS systems. The art of deception and politics. The secret world of monkeys includes a surprising amount of deception and political maneuvering. Baboons, known for their complex social groups called troops, engage in sophisticated forms of tactical deception that would make Machiavelli proud. Lower-ranking males have been observed giving false alarm calls to scatter competitors when food is discovered, allowing the deceptive individual to feed undisturbed. They also form temporary alliances with other males to challenge dominant individuals, only to betray their partners once their position improves. Female baboons demonstrate their own forms of cunning through mate selection strategies. While dominant males may monopolize females during peak fertility periods, females often sneak away to mate with preferred partners, sometimes choosing males based on their grooming skills or their ability to form lasting friendships rather than just their dominant status. This hidden mating behavior ensures genetic diversity and allows females to exercise choice in reproduction despite apparent male control. Chimpanzees, our closest living relatives, take political behavior to even greater extremes. They engage in coalition warfare between neighboring groups, plan coordinated attacks, and have been observed making and breaking alliances with stunning regularity. Some individuals act as mediators, breaking up fights and maintaining group cohesion, while others specialize in manipulation and social climbing. The complexity of chimpanzee politics has led researchers to describe their societies as having all the elements of human political systems, complete with power struggles, diplomatic negotiations, and even what could be described as primitive forms of democracy. Hidden communication networks. The communication systems of monkeys extend far beyond the obvious chatter and screeching that most people associate with these primates. Many species use subtle facial expressions, body postures, and even scent marking to convey complex messages to their troop members. Mandrill monkeys, with their colorful faces, actually change the intensity of their facial coloration to communicate their emotional and social status. Brighter colors indicate higher testosterone levels and social rank, creating a visual status system that other mandrills can read instantly. Howler monkeys possess one of the most powerful vocal communication systems in the animal kingdom. Their haunting calls can carry for over 3 miles through dense forest, serving as both territorial markers and social coordination tools. Different troops have distinct vocal signatures, like accents, that allow individuals to identify their own group members from great distances. These vocal territories help prevent conflicts by allowing groups to avoid each other, but they also facilitate social meetings when troops deliberately seek contact for mating or alliance building. Some monkey species have developed silent communication methods that are almost invisible to outside observers. Bonobos use a complex system of eye gaze and subtle gestures to coordinate group movements and activities. A simple glance in a particular direction, combined with a slight head movement, can communicate an intention to travel to a specific location. These subtle signals allow groups to make collective decisions without alerting potential predators to their plans. Emotional lives and mental health. Recent research has revealed that monkeys experience emotional lives remarkably similar to humans, complete with the potential for psychological disorders. Rhesus macaques can suffer from depression when separated from their social groups, displaying symptoms that mirror human depression, including loss of appetite, social withdrawal, and decreased activity levels. They also show clear signs of grief when losing close companions, sometimes carrying deceased infants for days or returning repeatedly to the locations where friends died. The concept of fairness appears to be deeply ingrained in many monkey species. In famous experiments, Capuchin monkeys became agitated when they received lesser rewards than their partners for performing the same tasks. They would reject unequal payments, even when it meant receiving nothing, demonstrating a sense of justice that researchers once believed was uniquely human. This emotional response to inequality suggests that concepts of fairness may be evolutionary ancient, predating human society by millions of years. Monkeys also display empathy and altruistic behavior that goes beyond simple reciprocal arrangements. Rhesus macaques have been observed refusing to pull a chain that would deliver food if doing so would cause an electric shock to another monkey, even when they were hungry. Some individuals would go without food for days rather than harm a companion, demonstrating a capacity for self-sacrifice that challenges traditional views of animal motivation. Cultural transmission and innovation. One of the most remarkable aspects of monkey societies is their ability to create and transmit culture across generations. The sweet potato washing behavior of Japanese macaques represents just one example of monkey cultural innovation. Imo, the young female who first discovered that washing sweet potatoes in salt water removed sand and added flavor, sparked a cultural revolution that spread through her troop and eventually to other populations across Japan. Different populations of the same species often develop unique cultural practices adapted to their specific environments. Orangutans in different regions of Borneo and Sumatra have distinct tool use traditions, with some populations specializing in termite fishing while others focus on honey extraction techniques. These cultural differences are maintained through social learning, with young individuals carefully observing and practicing the techniques preferred by their elders. The speed at which new behaviors can spread through monkey populations rivals the viral spread of information in human social media networks. When one group of Japanese macaques learned to separate wheat from sand by throwing mixed handfuls into water and collecting the floating wheat, the technique spread to neighboring troops within months. This rapid cultural transmission demonstrates sophisticated social learning mechanisms that allow monkey societies to quickly adapt to new challenges and opportunities. Conservation secrets and future mysteries. As human activities continue to encroach on monkey habitats worldwide, researchers are racing to document the full extent of monkey behavioral complexity before it's lost forever. Many of the most remarkable discoveries about monkey intelligence and social behavior have emerged only in recent decades, suggesting that we've barely scratched the surface of their secret lives. Climate change and habitat destruction are particularly threatening to species with complex cultural traditions. When populations are fragmented or reduced to small numbers, the intricate knowledge systems that monkeys have developed over thousands of years can disappear within a single generation. The loss of these behavioral traditions represents a form of cultural extinction that parallels the loss of human indigenous knowledge systems. However, monkeys continue to surprise us with their adaptability. Urban monkey populations have begun developing new behaviors suited to city life, learning to navigate traffic patterns, manipulate human-made objects, and even exploit tourist behavior for food acquisition. These urban adaptations represent rapid cultural evolution happening in real time, offering researchers unprecedented opportunities to study how quickly monkey societies can change. The Secret Life of Monkeys reveals a world of staggering complexity, where intelligence, emotion, culture, and social sophistication combine to create some of nature's most remarkable societies. As we continue to study these extraordinary primates, each discovery reminds us that we share this planet with creatures whose inner lives are far richer and more complex than we ever imagined. The more we learn about monkeys, the more we realize that the boundary between human and non-human intelligence may be far more blurred than we once believed, making the protection and study of these remarkable creatures more important than ever before. Their secret world continues to unfold before our eyes, revealing new mysteries with each passing year and challenging our understanding of what it means to be intelligent, social, and truly alive in the natural world.